Oh, was not expecting that. Greetings all and welcome back to Riders of Icarus. In the last episode we knocked out quite a few quests. We're going to start off by handing those in. We'll start off with Briar here.
I'm not afraid of death.
And his quest is Those Who Remain. I was afraid that was the case. It's my fault. If I had been more cautious.
I failed the order.
And Claudette.
What is it?
And she's got a couple of them here. Broken spells. Perhaps now we can make some progress recovering from the plague. The Fallen Legion will pay for what they've done to this land. And reading the unreadable. Well done. The primordial tongue was locked away in the Temple of Sands for good reason. Its power to cause chaos may be very well unlimited.
Cut to the chase.
It doesn't look like that's opened up anything. Still got one more to turn in. I don't remember what we did for that. Oh yeah, that was Oilet. That's right.
Only the weak feel fear.
The blood is barely recognizable as mortal. Death's Shade is such an interesting mix of horrors. The creatures here have such a grim aura to them. Some of the undead that stalk these sands have been burned by intense death magic. I would love to take a closer look at some of their brains. You know what to do. 8 of them.
Can you really do it?
Yeah, I think we can manage that. But before we get started, we'll look at where is it? Right there, Revenant Bear Claw. It says you found a Revenant Bear's Claw. Familiar research will surely be interested in this, particularly Terran of the Collectors. Take the claw to him. And last time I accepted it, there was actually more information, so let me try that. Get away from that guy. So that was Bear Claws. Okay, that one looks like it's the same, so I'm not going to bother reading that again. We'll go ahead and buff up with our strength, and I think we're actually out of constitution, so we'll go ahead and fast forward the food buff. Okay, we got that up and running. I think we're going to start with the experimental outcome. Looks like it's the closest one to us. So we need 8 of the brains. Is that off the thrall? Indeed it is. Now, I did not mean to get off my mount. I did. I'm just used to so many games where you actually have to get off your mount in order to do combat. Hopefully these guys will have a decent drop rate. No. Did pretty good on the bears and the bison and all that. It started off being not so good, but there at the end it seemed like 100%. I'm curious about what's going to happen when we take that cloth to Terran. So the last time we had something like that in our inventory, it was just a quick drop off. I was kind of expecting more like a chained event type thing. These thralls sound a bit weird. We've heard that voice before, but I can't remember what NPC it was off of. I wish it wasn't so dark that I could actually see them. So if it is 50, because we're going off a very low sample is why I'm saying that. Feels like an actual is not the same. It could very well be a 99% drop chance and I'm just failing it. Fighting all these guys and they're being corrupted, I would think that the atmosphere would be more of a greenish than a desert, even though we're in the desert. Just kind of feel like it should be. We're down to our last 3 that we need. I think after we get these guys down, we'll probably work on the shaman. And I need to change mounts. That mount is not going to do. Alrighty, last one. I have my doubts this guy's gonna drop it, but I've got high hopes. Yeah, well, you know he did. Alright, so 11 Shaman. Yeah, we'll stick with that. We might have enough time to kill 11 Shaman. Might even have enough time to do the Altar of Fire. Is that a special one? That is not special, and I don't think we've got that one. Nope. Let's go ahead and tame that guy. Yep, wrong button. Don't you fail on me. There we go. We got a pretty good lead on him now. Had a pretty good lead on him. Oh, it failed. Let's try it again. Kind of looks like a rhinoceros. Got it. It's just so hard to see, it's dark. Yeah, let's put that guy away. And I need an energy potion. Let's see how much damage these guys deal. 500 a hit. You can probably tank a few of them. Don't really feel like dancing around a whole lot right this minute. I do feel like they're a little bit more tanky than a couple of the other mobs that we've been fighting. Oh, there's the Altar of Fire. Let's go ahead and knock that one portion of it out. Oh, was not expecting that. Hopefully we can manage this one. Oh, was not expecting that. Hopefully we can manage this one. Not as bad as I was expecting. When I saw those three guys pop up, I was like, oh boy. But I think 2 health potions and we're going to be just fine. Well, that's done. So all we need now is a few more of the shaman. Wasn't expecting to actually finish all that. I guess it wouldn't hurt to go ahead and use my buff as well, since I'm taking a little bit of damage there from not moving around quite so much. Yeah, we've got plenty of health potions to burn. We've got 54 of the ones that we're using currently, and I believe about another 50 or so of the other ones. Might as well just use them instead of selling them, I guess. Corrupted priest. I didn't realize there's another player here. I saw one of the NPCs vanish and I was like, what's going on? Can't believe we still have 64 of the energy potions. We haven't crafted any of those in, well, quite a while. It lasted a lot longer than I was expecting them to. Of course it helps that we're bouncing back and forth between the mounts. Alright, we are down to the last two. Got that done. Let's go hand in the Bear Claw to Terran. That is 1,200 meters. Okay, I went ahead and made my way over here because that took only a little bit longer than I was expecting.
This is important work we're doing. Real important.
And he says, I'm here researching the familiars who live in Death's Shadow. It's not easy work, but easy work is rarely this entertaining. Is this a bear claw? It's so scarred and twisted I could barely recognize it. It must be from a revenant bear. If you have this claw, that means you've faced one and survived. They were not always so terrible. The site of Death's Shade was once a quiet valley, and these bears were its protectors.
Thanks for the hand.
I have a feeling that there was more to that. I probably just did not see it. So what was that? That was the Cursed Heart. Yeah, there was more to that. But the chaos that came to the Cloying Wastes was the end of the breed's life and brought them back as those diseased husks you battled. I have a theory of how we can help them rest, but I need you to bring their hearts. So we need 8 bear hearts. And I think that will probably end up waiting till let me see how much time we've got. Yeah, we'll go ahead and wait till next episode, and hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, stay safe.